Welcome our second finalist, Kevin Myers, with his pitch, Fansanity.
Oh my God, that's my son's name.
How's it going, Kevin?
Funny.
I am so excited to be here that I can't handle it. Woo! Woo!
Uh-oh.
I do the same thing when I go to Matt's office.
This is not a socially acceptable way to act, unless you are dressed like a sports fan. For some reason, when you put on a jersey, it gives you a free pass to act completely insane. Let's be honest, sports fans have trouble controlling their emotions. They tend to lose perspective. They forget that they're supposed to be having fun until it turns into a debilitating disorder and they explode. Let's look at the reel.
We're here to help, staging an intervention to cure them of their Fansanity. Fansanity takes dozens of forms. Some fans are controlled by their superstitions.
Super Bowl. Casey. I did because you told me about the sparkles on my nail.
Some have sacrificed their bodies for their team.
You signed me, I get a tattoo, you know? So he signed me and I got a tattoo.
And then there are those who just have problems with stress management.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up and my emotions are just going so crazy that I don't even know how to react. I mean, I literally could have pissed myself and just kept going.
Please welcome the very funny Chad Daniels.
National comedian Chad Daniels takes viewers deep into the minds of extreme athletic supporters.
You think it's easy being cheesy? I just did it. That's pretty easy. I haven't seen the whole video because intoxicated women crying make me uncomfortable because of my childhood, and that's my mom's fault. When you slept together and one of you finished, did someone yell, touchdown? Or like,
I yelled, go Pack, go!
you yelled, go Pack, go.
Yeah.
What do you think happens if the Pack loses to them?
Casey will be unapproachable, and you will not want to be around her.
Megan, shut up! You want to get punched in the face?
When you go into the heart of Fansanity, you never know what drama will unfold.
Oh my God, what happened? There are fights in here. There's moms getting kicked out. This is incredible.
You call my mother a dirty hole slut. Yeah.
Our husband and wife team of sports psychologists coach up fans to help them perform better on game day.
If we have high expectations and they fall short, we tend to get crushed.
So first, you need to work on setting realistic expectations. Second, let's focus less on the outcomes of the games and more on the fun. Third, we're going to put those superstitions to the test.
Casey identified something that she wanted to do as a ritual to transition from the past to a new beginning.
We're going to burn this mofo.
You're doing it. You're such a fun human being that it would be nice if this didn't knock you off your access for an entire week. Just enjoy it and have fun, because that's what sports is about. You saying you're trying is what we were looking for. So we thank you for doing this, and we actually got you tickets to next week's game at Lambeau against the Redskins.
It's definitely helped a lot. I've been calm and I've been enjoying the game for what it is. So thank you guys so much, and it was so fun.
It's our mission to make sports fun again, finally. It's time for Fansanity. Hit me.
We've already found dozens of fans who need our help, and many of them with amazing footage of them melting down. But Fansanity isn't a show for sports fans. It's a show for everyone who knows a sports fan and has to deal with them on game day. We're here to help them. It's an intervention show. It's a makeover show. And it has the potential to be a game-changing franchise player for the right channel. Let's play ball.
Now for the Q&A. Lauren, we're going to start with you.
YouTube has certainly made it very entertaining to put together a great pitch. And I think that the best part of this pitch is actually the clips from YouTube. Unfortunately, I have to say my takeaway from this is, we've seen the high stakes of intervention shows, and they're incredibly compelling, incredibly dramatic, and they work really well. I think on this level, I don't want to see these guys cured. I just want to watch the YouTube clips.
Okay.
So for me, I don't know what channel would actually go for the let's cure the fan and take the fun out of the game. I think that I would look back at this, step back at it and say, is there another way to develop this, another entry point to be entertained by this with the clips you guys have?
Sure. You mentioned intervention, and that's a very serious show. We prefer to look at this as a semi-comedic take on a semi-serious subject, which is why we have the comedian to bring you in there. And we find a lot of natural humor when you go deeper into these people's lives. Our Packers fan, for example, she should have her own series called Go Pack Go, because she is a train wreck of a human being, but you love her. And you want her to succeed. And you said take the fun out of it, but we actually see it as putting the fun back in sports. People put so much time and so much energy and so much emotion into following their favorite sports team, and it's the only hobby people have where half the time you're going to be disappointed with the outcome. So it's about focusing on the experience, focusing on being with friends and family, and trying to help optimize this #1 recreational activity in America for people to enjoy it.
Awesome for the person experiencing it. Sure. I'm not sure that's right for television, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of agree with Lauren. Like I love the clips, and I actually think you got some mileage out of the visit with her. Yeah. I don't know if I care about curing her. I'm just not sure. Like, I think there's something to explore with the comedian. I'm not asking a question. I guess I should ask a question, but I think there's something. I think there's something to explore with the comedian entering into that world. Because I'm assuming that was all, like the fight in the bar and all that stuff wasn't staged. That was all sort of played for real. So you got some more mileage out of her insanity.
Yeah.
Fixing her, I don't know. I mean, I like her being insane, and I'm not sure I want to see that change.
Are you curious about the stakes in some of these cases? Like, if you knew the stakes more?
Well, perhaps, but then it might get darker.
Okay.
Right? Then it might get darker.
Her story, for instance, her father won't watch games with her because she demands that people follow her superstitious routines.
Right.
So this #1 thing that she has in common with her father, she can't share.
They can't
with
share. Yeah.
So you'd bring that around to.
Right.
But then you miss
Maybe.
it. That's in the pitch.
Maybe.
Debbie?
I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I wanted to see more rotating experts come in so that maybe it was psychology for the right one that matched psychology, but it could be other people coming in, depending on each character, each experience, to just play it up for that storyline so it wasn't the same old dynamic. Because I was worried, like you, depending on what the casting was coming in, will it sustain having a psychologist in every one? But depending on the case, you could bring in experts and really play with the format.
We've actually explored that just so we only had the host, and then each city we go to, we could either find what person could fit the person that we're doing. Whether it was like one person has their whole house filled with Bears memorabilia, and the wife wants a room to herself.
Right.
And we could bring in like a stylist or like a home makeover person and give the wife a room. So that could be, that would be our sports psychologist.
And I would say the only thing to watch on that, who is this show mainly for? Is it more male? Is it more female? So that you're making sure, ideally you're getting in both, but you're making sure that you're doing it towards whoever audience you're going after. But it's all in the casting. And if you have great clips and great characters, and you've got that freedom to really stage something dramatic on top of it, or something funny on top of it, or something that's got takeaway, it's really a fun tape.
We view it as a Trojan horse show where it's going to be seen as a male show, but women are going to say, oh, honey, look, it's a sports show about crazy sports fans. Let's sit down and watch this. Oh, aren't you learning valuable lessons about how not to melt down on a Sunday and be ruined for the rest of the day?
Corey?
So I thought it was super fun. I thought it was culturally relevant. It didn't bother me that it was I thought that it was like a co-viewing opportunity. I watched it and I laughed, and I'm not really like a sports fan. I think, you know, the challenge is something that you said, which is, you said it's kind of funny and then it's kind of an intervention, where I sort of like either it's funny or it's an intervention, and it kind of feels like it's stuck between two worlds right now a little bit. And the other concern that I have is, in the long run, it feels like every episode may play out to be the same way every single week. The same, even though it would be a different person and a different journey, it is still the same type of person doing the same type of thing. I imagine the intervention would be very similar each week. So I wonder if it lives past something that feels like a sketch on SNL. Okay. Although I really enjoyed it and thought it was fun and I giggled, but it sort of felt like it might just be a segment in something that's really funny.
Sure. All right. Wait, before you guys go, I have a quick question. How is your plan to clear rights and clearances of footage of games and actually branding of all the teams? Because that's near impossible sometimes.
Yeah, we don't plan on showing game footage. Yeah. Our ideal partner would have pre-existing relationship with some of the sports leagues. But otherwise, we hope to partner with somebody with very highly paid and highly skilled lawyers.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our third finalist
Wait, are we supposed to score?
Oh, wait, score. Yeah, wait, we need that. Yeah. Can we have the scores, please?
Not ready.
Can we have the scores, please?
Ready. Wait.
It goes
Matt,
1,
really?
2, 3.
Sorry, not ready.
It's numerical order.
I got it now. Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. On 3.
Hit it.
3.
I liked it.
You know what they say? I think Jay-Z said it best.
I got booed.
Pitching ain't easy.
Sorry.
All right, our third finalist.
And by the way, I agree, like, no one should have to pitch like this.
I know.